Afternoon, folks. My name is Wolf. Um, this is the introductory video to Elementary Watson Guild. Um, I created this video in the hopes that I can pass on a little bit more information than the little box that they give me here in the game. Plus, it also prevents me from having to do a lot of typing over and over again in the little chat box, which is also very limited if you've tried it yet. Uh, Basically, this video is designed to let you know what the expectations of the guild members are, what rules we have. They're very simple, and I'll get to them in a minute. I am the head of the guild along with Mrs. M, who is the co-head. We were both in a previous guild. After some issues in that guild, when we left it, I created this one and invited her to be the co-head, and this guild started. So my take on it, as well as hers, is it's a game and it's for fun. Um, that's it. I think we both enjoy this game. I've been playing for a couple years now. I love the puzzles. I love the storyline. I love everything about the game, and why I stuck with it and kind of created the guild. Now, really, there's only two rules to this guild. First and foremost, be respectful of all your other guild members. It's just that pure and simple, folks. Be polite, friendly, however you want to say it. Um, if it gets demeaning or derogatory to another member, then you probably will not be in the guild for very long at all. I just don't tolerate that stuff. Secondly, participate. That's it. That's the second rule of the guild, and what I mean by that is, as being part of a guild, if you're not aware of what it gives you, is there's some certain little helps to this. You can request energy. You can send energy to folks. Just so you know, it doesn't affect anything as far as the energy levels and things you have on your side. It's just kind of extra outside of it. Members helping members type thing. Uh, Visiting, going to visit your player's map, sending them gifts in the game itself, participating in the guild events. Right now, there's not one up, so I can't pull it up to show you. Uh, those are the benefits of a guild. By doing all that stuff, what you end up doing is kind of helping give your fellow players in the guild extra things to help play the map on their side of it. So that's the benefit of a guild, and that's all that we ask of you. Not that it's necessarily every day. If you can only play every third day because that's the only time you have, or every once in a while, that's fine. As long as you're making an effort, folks. That's all we're looking for, and that you're having fun. Uh, we take playing the guild events pretty seriously. We're going to make our best effort. We may not win. We may lose. Don't really care. That's not why I do it. I do enjoy participating in them because I think they're fun. But I could care less what level we're in. I could care whether we win or not. It's just that we put in an effort as a group and we do our best. That's what I'm looking for. Um, so those are our two main rules: be respectful and participate. Uh, to that end, what Mrs. M and myself have agreed upon or discussed is, what do we do? What is the limit of non-participation? So currently what we've used is a 14-day. So if that player's not been on for 14 days, uh, we've assumed that they no longer have an interest in the game or playing, and then we kick them out of the guild. We established a 14-day period because that gives some time in case someone gets sick, they go on vacation, whatever, and they're just not on, which is reasonable. We don't expect this game to take precedence over real life issues. Okay. Um, so we've been going with that. I'm going to change that up a little bit. So the 14 days still kind of applies, but I do realize, again, being sick, maybe going on vacation, you might go a little bit longer than those 14 days, and then we would have kicked you out. So what I'm looking at is that 14 days is in general still going to apply, but if you have been an active member, then we'll give you a little bit more leeway. We will reach out to you to say, hey, is everything okay? Are you still interested in playing? Before we might kick you out. Because we would be used to seeing you every day or every other day or whatever, and know that something's wrong since you're not been in. So that's the change to it. Now, on the flip side of that, if you come into the guild, we don't see you giving any energy, doing any gifting, participating in the guild events, doing none of that. Putting in the chat or anything. Just any of that stuff. We're not seeing any activity whatsoever from you, and um, for sure, we hit that 14 days mark, you've not been on, then we're going to remove you. I'm going to go a little bit further with that too, though, is because part of this, our two rules is participation and being respectful. If you come in and within like 7 to 10 days, we've literally heard nothing from you, you've made no efforts to participate whatsoever in the guild, and folks, it don't take a lot of time to send. I mean, literally, you know, hit the button, request energy, or send it. We can see that. We can see that you've made those efforts on our side of it through this part of it. So if we're not seeing anything within 7 to 10 days, then don't be surprised if we kick you out. We it makes no sense for you to be in a guild if you're not going to participate, because then you're not going to benefit from being in the guild and all that it gives you. Um, so we would wonder why you would even want to be in a guild if you're not going to participate with other members. So that's the participation part of it. So if you're gone for 14 days and you've not been participating at all, then we're going to kick you out. If you have been an active member and we hit that 14-day mark, well, then we're going to reach out to you and try to figure out what's going on, and not kick you out yet, because obviously we don't want to lose good active members if that's what you're going to do. If something's come up. Um, and then the third part of that is if you come in, you've not been active at all, in that 7 to 10 days range, then we reserve the right to kick you out because you're just not participating at all. So that's the rules of the guild. What I would say is if you know something's coming up or you're not going to be in for a while because you're feeling bad or you're going on vacation or something, tell us. That's the other thing. Both myself and Mrs. M are more than willing to share our knowledge of the game and information as much as we can. But we have to know. So you've got to reach out to us and let us know you've got questions and stuff. What you will find after today, once I've created this video, I figured out how to put a YouTube playlist link up. I'm going to put it into our guild box, the one here you see on the front. That is going to lead you to a playlist that will include this video as well as other guides I have created for beginners, or maybe you just don't understand how a particular event or part of the game works. I've created a few of those. I plan on creating a few more. They're simply, you don't have to watch them. They're just simply videos that I'm sharing my experience and knowledge to maybe make your game a little bit more enjoyable and fun. So that's the Welcome to the Guild video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, folks, and welcome to Elementary Watson.